Hey, hey everyone. Welcome to the Foxtrot Baby. Welcome to the Foxtrot Baby. Why? Because Foxy T is the best tea. Use caution when you sip me, bitch. How you doing? Do you have tea today? But I drank most of it before I even got on here. Okay, so sorry about that. But let's get into the reading. Y'all, let's get into the reading. Hopefully you had a good morning today. Yes, I have pants on my bed. You just, I mean, it's shorts. It's shorts on. Anyway, um, let's sage the space. Let's get some cleansing. Let's cleanse the space. Cleanse the area. You know, we need a little cleansing for our reading. All right, collective. Good. Cleansing for our reading. Get a little white sage. And I'm also going to light the blue sage because Mama needs some coins. I need graduation is coming up, and I need gas money, like stuff like that. Like it's the little stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I made sure other stuff was good and didn't realize how much I really needed. Okay. Okay. All right. So we're going to light some blue sage as well as we cleanse the space. We're going, you know, manifest some money, some funds in the collective um, energy. As some funds. You might need some funds too as well. It's like the blue sage. And last time when somebody said something about some money, I should have lit the sage. Good morning, blessings, blessings. It shall come. Thank you, blessings, Jamie. Thank you so much. Thank you, babe. Um, I can't let it go too far because it'd be like fire. And we don't need that because it take a while for it to go off, and it'd be like the whole block. Well, this whole little building. Nah, it'd be the other building too. I ain't even gonna lie. But anyway, all right, let's smudge some of this out real quick. All right, it should be all right. Hi, Doug. Okay, hold on. Let me get some sage dust up. Okay, you know, I don't like to waste no sage. So, okay, all right. So collected. How are you doing today? Hi, y'all. Hi, Angel. Hi, Jamie. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Kareem. Sorry if I'm messing up your name. Sorry. I apologize. Kareem. Something like that. I think it looks Arabic, but I'm not sure. And that's my daughter name. It's an Arabic name, Hamira. Like it's spelled in an Arabic way. Jamie blesses everyone. Yes, blessings to everyone around the world. Yep, Jamie said blessings to everyone around the world, and that's absolutely true. Blessings to every one of y'all. I love it. Kevin, blessings, Kevin. So no free golf party? No. Sorry, you're in the wrong space, baby. It's okay. You'll find your people. Okay. So collective, you could I guess we starting off good. So, collective, you could be coming across some trolls. Not even some, trolls per se, but people could be trolling. People could be just trying to be a little bit of a distraction, something like that. Okay. And it says you have collective, you have the path to light. The path to light collective. Okay. It say I make the cautious conscious choice to move forward, to move toward the light one step at a time. I transform my weaknesses into strengths by mastering my thoughts. I overcome obstacles with positivity and acceptance. I develop my gifts and extend my light to every being unconditionally. Collective, you could be, like I said, you could be coming across somebody that's a little trolling, not even trolling. You know, you could come across someone that believes being stuck and stagnant in the sense of they think, the way they think. Yes. The reason why I say this is because I'm seeing that you are making a choice to think positively about the things that are happening in your life, like you are overcoming your obstacles with positivity and acceptance. And acceptance is just like the main thing, because it seems as though um you could be around family, friends, whomever, coworkers, or whatever, somebody that seems like that it's okay to avoid certain issues, avoid things, and they think that that's getting over something. Is just hey Kay, hey Kay. But you have some people that that think that they're overcoming their obstacles by hiding from it, by just covering their eyes, like it's not happening, it's not happening, it's not happening, type of thing, and not accepting it for what it is. People could be avoiding something and might want you to do the same. Collective. This is what I'm getting. They might be so used to avoiding things, putting on a facade, a fake persona, as if everything is okay, when indeed it just might not be. And that's okay. That is okay. And but they don't understand that not being okay is okay. You might have somebody around you that see not being okay is something to be deemed negative, or deemed some type of failure, some type of way. You're not failing if you are accepting the flaws that you have, or accepting what you've been through or went through or whatever, and you're facing it. That's not failure. You're actually winning. You're winning over the people that's sitting up here acting like ain't nothing fucking happened. Or you're winning over the people that's sitting up here trying to act like they're so classy and nice and ditty that, oh, I would never, or uh, no such thing, and just always have the right things to say. Pay attention to the people who always have, it just seems like their stuff is like almost like they went to chat GPT, yeah, GPT, and typed in how should I respond to this in a good classy way without offending anyone, type of thing. Pay attention to the responses from the people when you ask something real from. You get what I'm saying? A lot of times we have to understand we can't ask something real of somebody that ain't real. And but we don't be knowing that until we realize that that person is not real. That's how we call their bluff, is when we find out when we can't ask them nothing real, because they'll respond in a chat GPT way. What it say? Jamie is say, I'm learning more from the creator how people treat each other exactly by yes, exactly, by their looks. Exactly. Collective. This is, thank you, Jamie. That was good. But that's what I'm saying. It's like you have somebody around you, or you might have came up or grew up around people that where in your family, maybe that's what it was. It was like y'all swept things under the rug. You didn't, um, you know, tell the bad. You just only sugarcoated every goddamn thing, glossed over everything and whatever. Now, I'm not saying that you supposed to just be negative, telling the negative, telling the wrongs, telling the faults, telling the trials and tribulations all the goddamn time. No, I'm not saying that. But even in the church, don't they tell you to get up and say your trials and tribulations? Don't they tell you to say your testimony? You get what I'm saying? They tell you how you've been. They tell you to tell your testimony and how you've been tested. So the thing is, it's not bad. It's not negative. It's just how we've been tested and how we overcame that such thing. The thing about it is when we be quiet about that thing, when we keep it covered, it be people that come up after us that be needing that goddamn information and they don't be getting it and feeling alone and feeling stuck and feeling like they don't have nobody to connect to or whatever like that because you done kept your shit in the fucking closet. Like you just perfect patty out this bitch. You not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my cursing, but today is gonna be a passionate one. You understand? Cover your ears on the cursing part, right? All right, but I got to get it out. I got to, because it does. Like I said, healing doesn't look like how you want it to look. Healing don't look good. The whole time you sitting up there telling your testimony, do you know they're not harping on the bad when you say it in church? We use the church as an example. They're not harping on the bad when they tell you to stand up and tell how you was tested and how you overcame it. They basically want you to give an example, a real life, testimony, how the world and the universe, how everything, or how the devil tested you and how you overcame that thing. But we need to see it we need to hear it from the right now, type of situations rather than just keep reading it in the goddamn book. Yeah, that happened then, but what happens when it's something that happens now? They ain't had BG&E bills then. What about now? You get what I'm saying? Like, I need to hear something a little bit more current. You get what I'm saying? And that's why they have you stand up and say that, because they're not they're harping on it like they want you to sit there be the poster child of just evil or negative things. No. You honestly be the poster child of overcoming and being resilient from these things. That's the thing. If I see, it's a lot of people out here that just their self off of the smallest minuscule thing. And the only reason, I feel like the only reason, or one of the reasons why they're coming to that conclusion or coming to that point is because no one around them that seems to be relating to what the problems that they have in their hand. Is nobody sitting up there coming forth about, hey, you're not the only one, sweetheart. You know what? I deal with this, I deal with that. Do you know you hearing that somebody else went through something that was relatable to you helps you heal a little bit more? You just feel less lonely in life when you realize that you're not the only goddamn person. Because the thing is that you going through a lot of tests in your life, mind you, we be going through it by ourselves. So you going through all those tests that you be going through in life, right? And you going through them by yourself, you feeling like, oh, something must be wrong with me, right? Me. You start thinking you're the goddamn problem. You start thinking that it's something mentally, physically, something is wrong with you. You get what I'm saying? So now you got to sit there, and if you're like me, we gonna go back and we gonna do some goddamn research. Let me find out. Hold on. I don't know my history. I don't know my peoples. What is I know my mama, but what's my grandmother like? She got killed when I was like 3. Can y'all please tell me about her? You get what I'm saying? You want to sugarcoat shit and stuff like that. And oh, it might be stuff that your mother don't want to relive. I don't care. I'm sorry. I love my mama. But at the same time, I'm 39 now. I done gave her goddamn grace. I done gave her time to grieve her goddamn mother. Guess what? She still has yet to grieve her motherfucking mother. You know why? Because nobody has brought to her attention that she needs to go through that grieving process. I am 39. I am 39 and I'm just getting to the point where I'm getting her to face the situation and start to actually grieve her mother, but also at the same time be able to celebrate her goddamn mother. Nobody has celebrated her mother ever. Like, what? I'm telling you, I go and if I do go in a treasure way, I don't care if I go in a treasure way or not. For somebody to sit up there and keep shh about me and don't bring me up or whatever like that no more, just because I went in a treasure way or whatever like that, I'm a come haunt y'all. I'm gonna be mad because don't act like I didn't exist. Because at that point, you're making me that is not all who she was. Is how she went was not who all she was. So where is the celebration? Where is the love? Where is the going to her grave site and stuff like that? Where's the pictures? Dang, I don't even know what the lady looked like. I could look like the lady. Matter of fact, I've been told I do certain things, look like her at certain times when I wear my hair a certain way, but I don't even know what she looked like. I want to know where I got my stuff from. I feel like a motherfucking outsider. I feel like I don't connect with a lot of them motherfuckers, right? And I'm trying to figure out why the fuck I feel like this. And the whole time I could be more like her, and that's why. But I don't know her. Nobody even speaking of her like she didn't even fucking exist, and I don't like that shit. I'm sorry. Which y'all say? Jamie said, sweetie, I can walk up to people in church and tell them all about what the Creator has me to tell them, right? Okay, and then Jamie says, I can understand why I can do things the pastor is supposed to do. Because you have it in you. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people I'm sorry. Let me finish reading. Justin said, what's going on? What's the topic? Okay. We're doing a reading. You got to catch up. You wasn't here first. But at the same time, the topic is, well, it ain't even really no topic. The reading is the reading. You understand? And the topic is, don't hide stuff. Stop stop just because something was traumatic or whatever the case may be. Don't avoid it. Face it. That's how you'll be able to heal. That's the topic at hand. That's what I'm saying. Because it's a lot of people, like I said, I'm only 39 and I'm just getting my mother to the point where she is able to process and manage her goddamn emotions. And she been stuck in a space of grieving her mother. Mind you, she's an only child. But grieving her mother for the longest time, like ain't no way. At some point, because everybody dies every day. We all gonna die. But for you to sit up there and make it like the worst, the bad, the just traumatic thing ever, it's the wrong approach to actually honoring that person's life. What about her life? That's the thing. She lived. Okay, yes, she had a traumatic death. Yes, we can harp on that all day long. Yeah. But what about who she is? You got to celebrate that person. And then not only that, help her. How the heck how we don't know that by us sitting up there acting like we not trying to celebrate or honor her or whatever, or celebrate her life. How we know that we're not keeping her stuck and stagnant in between realms? How we know? You get what I'm saying? How do we really don't know. You get what I'm saying? But we could be doing her disjustice by not even letting her be at peace and at rest and how? You're not even fucking damn. Anyway, um, you say, is this tarot? It's oracle, it's oracle reading, but close. Jamie said there are the reborn people that have learned the Holy Spirit. And Jamie said, depression is the hardest thing in the world. It is. But the thing about it is you're going to stay in that depression if you don't face what you need to face. And like I said, collective, it seems like that you're mastering your thoughts. You're transforming your weaknesses into strengths by mastering your thoughts. So you're looking at things differently, okay? You developing your gifts and you're extending your light to every being unconditionally. I know it be people be like, I don't need you to psychoanalyze me. I don't need you to tell me, but somebody need to tell you because you is sitting up here acting like everything cool and you really could be going through things behind closed doors that could be really hurting you. And not only that, you are doing it alone when you could possibly have people that's going to sit up there and be able to help you through those situations or direct you to someone who can, right? You said Jamie said, okay, hold on, wait. Okay, V said, hi, V, hi, V. Jamie said, yes, we're supposed to be happy when they go to the creator. Duh. Why? Right? Like, isn't that supposed to be a celebration type of thing? It's like you go into the Lord, you go back home, sweetheart. You're rid of this goddamn evil life that you had or world that you had to endure. You get what I'm saying? You know, free your soul to the higher, to the source, to the higher God above. Like, why not? Like, you making it see it's just like it seems like it's a bad thing so much, but we all gotta do it. Why it can't be a celebration, a good thing? And then also, you not speaking of that person no more afterwards. It's just, I feel like a slap in the goddamn face. Like, God created them for a reason. Why are you, and they help create generations, help create more people, more life, to this earth, and for you to just X them out like they didn't exist is like is a disjustice to God, because it's like He put everybody here for a reason. It's a oh yeah. Okay, Jester said, Oracle reading, never mind. I'm a Christian. I don't believe in this stuff. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I believe in God too, as well. You don't have to believe in the cards. You don't have to believe in stuff like that. But it's a lot of stuff I don't believe, when it comes to Christians. It's just, and if you don't believe in it, then you could have just left without saying that. Because we didn't ask you, Jester. We didn't ask you. You're just like, nah. Your name fits you. It's like, nah. It's like, nah. But for real, it doesn't matter. People think that Christians it has God in all these goddamn cards. It has God in it. So for you to be like, oh, I'm a Christian. Well, guess what? I was a Baptist. Like, yeah, I was dipped into the holy water. Like, it dipped into the water as a Baptist. So what you saying? It's still God. It's still a message from God. You can possibly take, if you think it's evil, that's your opinion. But at the same time, it's like, no, I'm not doing nothing that your pastor is not doing. I'm not doing nothing different other than I may curse, he may not. Not only that, like I'm really living in like, well, I ain't even gonna say living, but I really have the light within me, regardless. I'm not gonna say he doesn't, but a lot of them be pretending, and it's like you follow them, and they be false prophets, you know. But I digress. It's up to you, sweetheart, because that's the thing. The thing about it is that just you going to the Lord and going to heaven with right. You walking in the light of the Lord, and you freeing your soul, so you'll be able to go to heaven. That's the end goal. That's the end goal. That's the overall goddamn goal here. You understand? That's it. And they say, no disrespect to you. Good luck with your anger. Thank you. And actually, Jester, that was a little. You said no disrespect, but it still was no disrespect here, baby. But that was disrespectful. Okay, no disrespect doesn't mean no disrespect. Like you get what I'm saying. You said good luck with your anger. Thank you. Thank you. God told me to tell you thank you. Because God knows that I do need help with my anger. You know what I'm saying too. But we all need help with our anger. And my point is that we could stop acting holier than thou, acting like certain things doesn't align with the overall messages. And the overall message is being who you need to be so you can go to heaven at the end. Point blank, period. Not being evil, not being giving nobody no little trolling jabs, nothing like that. Because I mean, because Christians, I've seen a lot more Christians talk about people and be evil to people than anything. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And they be Christians. So, and there's a lot of Christians that's not going to heaven because they're pretending. It's okay to be what you're supposed to be, but to pretend that you are something and you're not, that's, we see, the thing is that I'm not going to pretend I'm something when I'm not. I know that would be doing a disjustice to God. That would be. So I'm not going to pretend to sit up here and be like, I'm a Christian and I'm a Baptist or whatever like that. No, I'm not even claiming any religion, period. I am God's daughter. That's all I know. And that's it. I am God's source, whomever because I don't even care about the name other than it just better not be Satan, you understand? But of lights, of love and light, whatever y'all may call them, because a lot of people have different names for them. They have Allah, they have, it's just Jehovah, they have different names. But it's still the same entity, right? So, yeah, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. And a lot of times, again, we need to worry about ourselves first, and then we'll be able to help other people, because the thing about it is that, yes, I may need help with my anger towards this situation, as far as the people being fake and false profiting and being phony and acting like stuff is not good, or just faking the funk. You get what I'm saying? Like, yes, it's a little bit of pet, and then that's the thing. Y'all have to stop realizing, or stop what is it called? Stop labeling people, okay? Because what you see as anger, it could be passion. Stop it. That's not really godly, like, you get what I'm saying. But it says, you said, Jamie said, just the hero, anger is all, is right, is all jealousy. They want what you have instead of doing the work themselves. That wasn't right. Thank you. That wasn't anger, was it? No. And then Jamie says, got to love yourself before others. Exactly. And Jamie also says, hurting anything or anyone isn't the creative way. Exactly. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's not the creative way. So if you like, I'm a Christian, but good luck on your anger. It's like, who said I was angry? Who said I was angry? Don't you know when someone see, and that's the power is in the tongue. The power is in the tongue. That man spoke negatively, spoke power of what? Anger onto me. Do you know that if I wasn't of love and light and of the daughter of the creator, he understand. If I didn't hone in on who I am, that would have made me angry. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people not understanding that what they say projects onto the next person. So when you, and just like when they tell you to speak affirmations about yourself too as well, because what you speak can come to light, right? So if him saying anger, oh, um, you know, good luck on your good luck with your anger. It's like, it shouldn't be luck. God bless you. Like, why you ain't blessed me? you know, like, you should have prayed for me. You should, hope whatever is hurting or, disrupting her heart, her soul, may she find peace. Amen. What? Why not? Was that gonna hurt? No, you had to say, good luck with your anger. And it wasn't even anger, it was passion. It's passion that we're speaking of here. Okay? Do I feel passionately about people um that's not celebrating our past loved ones and stuff like that? Yes, but that's part of life. Of course, I'm supposed to be passionate about that. That's if that's the case, then why are you just bigging up Jesus and God and stuff, but you can't even big up your own ancestors, like the ones that He put here for you to even be able to come here. It's a process. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't pick and choose to big up the popular people, like the popular ones. It's not a popularity contest. You can't be like, oh, I worship this person, I worship that person, whatever like that. I'm not saying we gotta worship our ancestors, but at the same time, we gotta give them their flowers and give them, what they deserve, because they were here. They led the way for us. They paved the way for us. They also continue to help us during our way here. And that's what you have to understand. The Holy Ghost, the all that, they are the what do you think the angels, what do you think those people are? Sir. You get what I'm saying? When you speaking and you reciting those words, see, that's what it is. It's just people reciting stuff that they remember, and instead of them actually living it, or believing in it. I don't believe that man really believes he's a Christian. Someone told him he was a Christian. That was it. Like, I don't even think he believes he's a Christian, because Christian people wouldn't. I'm not gonna say Christian people wouldn't have did that, because I can't really say what Christian people would do, you know. But I know what they wouldn't do, as far as they will try to give you love. Well, they should try to give you love and light. Pray for you. Pray for the best of you. Not no good luck. Well, good luck with that. You on the upside, you going to hell. Pray for the person's soul. So you don't want them to go. You don't want them to change their ways or feel the love from God or whatever, or some type of way on their own and be like, God, just, whatever way they may need it, however they may, they may be able to receive it. God, touch their soul if you can. Let them see, who you are. Because the thing about it is, it's not about a name. It's about the relationship you have with the creator above. And true, thank you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry. So collective, you could be on, like I said, collective, you could be on a path of stepping into who you need to be as a true child of God. And you have people who think they are more children of God than you, which is what? Like Jamie said, it's like jealousy. What? It's no competition here. There's no competition. God loves us all the same. You understand? And you should never be in competition with your brother or sister about who is more of your father's child. When y'all all are your father's child, there's no competition. You're supposed to love all your children the same. Now, how they react and how they do things, how they view things, or whatever like that, that's who they are. But you're supposed to love them unconditionally. And God loves us unconditionally. He's still going to love me. It don't matter what you say. It's about me. It's about our relationship and the relationship I have with God. Like I said, hey man, nobody gotta be in no cult or no group to find the Lord. It's in us. What do you think? How we got here? He already in us, shorty. I can't help it, but he in us. It ain't nothing you can say. But it ain't nothing. I don't have to join a gang or join that group, because I don't have to join something. Nah, man. They get the protection of the Lord. What? I gotta join to get the protection of the Lord? No. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Like, he gave his own begotten son for us. If he gave himself for us, for our sins, he died for our sins. Why are we still gotta be jumped into something or going through hazing situations and whatever like that to prove that we had the love of the Lord within us? Did he do that for us already? So it's in us. It's just up to us, because we got free will. It's just up to us to walk in that light or not. Why does it seem like it's always a competition with people? Like, that could be with siblings. So a collective, you could have, okay, so we're going to use this as an example, because you could have somebody that's like that feels like that they're more of, I want to say God's child, but more like the favorite or whatever in a situation, because that's what I'm getting, because we are siblings. So I want to feel like, okay, of the Lord. Yes, we are. But it's like, I'm getting that you have some that may be like, yeah, like you're not as like, related as you need to be. Like, you're not God's child. I am, because I'm a Christian. I have the last name or something, and it's just like, whether you have the last name or not, if the blood is running through the veins, the blood is running through the veins. You're related. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you could do. And what you say, dang, I'm mad because your message was rejected and I ain't read it. Dang. But people, Jamie said, people try to judge others, not realizing the creator is the judge. Exactly. The creator is the judge. It's not your place. That's why I said I don't judge. So the thing is I don't care if the testimony doesn't sound good, what you did, you made some mistakes or whatever like that. As long as you learn from them mistakes and you did what you had to do to overcome that situation, overcome being that person again, man, I want to hear that. I can learn from that because you wasn't perfect and you admitted and accepted that you wasn't perfect and you kept going and you became what you needed to become. You basically let me know that it was possible for me to be able to turn my goddamn life around, or from whatever I went through, I was able to turn it around and still be true to the Lord above. I'm just saying, right? Right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Hey, Ronaldo. Hey. So you have collective. It's a bloodline. It's everything. Exactly. It's in your blood. You worried about a name. You worried about the name is given to us. That name was given to us. We was who we was before anybody made some names up. You get what I'm saying? We was, if he made Adam and Eve, you get what I'm saying? What was the last name? Exactly. Exactly. He didn't matter. He made what he made. You get what I'm saying? Y'all name it. Whatever. We okay. Life is life. And that's that. It's about your soul. You know what I'm saying? It's about your soul. It's about your soul. That's what it's about. And you got a new opening. A new opening, collective. All right. So let's say when one door closes, I am confident another will open. And it will be for my betterment. I accept that life brings challenges and acknowledge the opportunity and learning they present to me. Serenity comes from within. That's the only way you're gonna be able to find peace or whatever like that, or find the accomplishments you need, is by acknowledging it, acknowledging the challenges, and realizing that they are opportunities for you to learn from what you need to learn from. Like, you need to learn something. You get what I'm saying? It's put there for a reason. So you sitting up there trying to cover up your flaws, cover up this and cover up that, when it's somebody that needs to see that. It's somebody on a breaking point, at their breaking point, they might need to see what you're going, like they need to see that and be like, what? Not you? I never thought it'd be you, or whatever like that. I just thought your life was so perfect. I just thought that you was just so, everything was going good for you, whatever like that. And honestly, that was making me feel bad because I was thinking what was wrong with me because I couldn't keep up with what I was seeing from you. And the whole time is that they was showing you what they wanted you to see, instead of being open and honest with you. And when you be open and honest with yourself and with everyone else, it does open new doors. It opens new doors for you. Okay? Because you never know. You might be a person that needs to heal people. You get what I'm saying? I feel like that we all are put on this earth in some type of way to heal or help heal each other in some type of way. Okay? Or something, or give some blessings. Like, because you gotta think the Lord can only do but so much. He can only speak through us. Because not everybody has a true relationship with him. So of course he gotta like send his little messages and be like, hey, I'm touching them. I'm touching them. Yes, life with them, Ronaldo. You see him, I'm touching them. But they don't know that they being touched by the Lord. Sometimes they might need a person to tell them that oh, baby, that's the work of the Lord. For real, that's what I was, thank you. Okay, so I thought I was here by myself. I thought I was lonely. I thought that this meant something was wrong with me. I thought that I was automatically just need to just go to hell. I just automatically thought that, I just need to go with what everybody else is doing and do the bad stuff, since this is just life. Because I've been in that space. I was young, but I've been in that space where I said, "Oh, this is the world." In order for me to survive, I might just had to go with the flow and go with them. You get what I'm saying? And it will take you that way. You did, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It will take you that way, and if you're not strong here and here, it will overcome you. It will overtake you. You will just be a shell looking a certain way on the outside and nothing in the inside. And you don't need it, and that's when you know that your soul is just really, really gone. Okay. And the Lord can't even reach you no more after that. So it's like a lot of people has a nice painted shell and have nothing inside. You have to be careful and be wary of those people because it they will give you a persona, give you a picture of how you would think how things should look. And that's not the reality of things. Think about it. Eve ate that apple. What if we never was told that Eve ate that apple? You get what I'm saying? What if we never was told that there was some stipulations that something happened and well, it's not even about Eve, but Eve had Adam bite the apple because guess what? Adam couldn't bite the goddamn apple. You get what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, what if we was told that he never that we nobody bit the apple and try to gloss over it, act like nothing happened? If we wouldn't even know, we wouldn't even have learned that it was consequences to our actions, or we wouldn't have learned that us as humans has the free will, really actually do have the free will, and us as humans having the free will that we will be punished or it is consequences for our actions. Like we probably would think like, oh, it's an imaginary thing. Okay, I don't believe about nothing or whatever like that because you're not giving no examples of what happened. They messed up. You gotta think Adam and Eve messed up too. So why you sit up here trying to act so perfect? Why are you acting perfect when it was in the Bible? We see all the people in there. A lot of them in there was messed up, thinking wrong. You get what I'm saying? It's lessons through the whole book. Ain't nothing but lessons. You get what I'm saying? You said blaming man is perfect. Adam says right. Okay, yeah, Adam says or whatever. But still, at the same time, blaming man is perfect. Okay, but listen. But what I'm saying is that is that we are we have the ability to mess up, you know, and realize that we're not perfect. We have to realize that we're not perfect. So us acting like and putting on the perfect persona for people, like we just everything is perfect, is a false narrative, giving false prophecy, giving false, you know, lessons. Like how are we going to learn our lesson? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I said, it's lessons in the Bible. All lessons is lessons in the Bible. Come on, like all them stories. What everybody had to make sacrifices. Everybody had. It showed so many things that we will have to go through. Right? What if nobody told us none of that? We would be all willy nilly doing whatever the heck we want to do. We really would be the world of Satan for real, for real. You get what I'm saying? Because we ain't learning nothing. We ain't learned nothing. Same goes with you and your family or you and your ancestors and stuff like that. Don't hide nothing that happened to them or whatever like that. Don't sit up there and try to sugarcoat it for the next generation. Try and make it seem like, oh, ain't nothing happened. Oh, nah, that wasn't true. No, because you will be really hurt if they sit up there and go through the same cycle that that person went through, and you could have prevented that from speaking about what happened, and they can learn from that lesson. That's what the Bible doing to us. They telling us what happened to our ancestors. They telling us what happened to the people and giving us lessons so we can learn from what we're capable of doing. You know what I'm saying? The whole incest stuff, all that stuff is in there. You get what I'm saying? If it wasn't spoken of in there, would the we you have more people like my messed up brother. Anyway, um, Ronaldo said, okay, Ronaldo blaming anyone isn't right at all. Right, like right. Men have to learn the love within themselves to be able to understand themselves. Right, exactly. Now, I don't know if he was talking about man as far as like just human, but if he was talking about like we just try and blame men, it's like what? No, that's not what we doing. That's not what we doing. We're just showing the human the fact that we have free will. That and then it's actually a choice. So a lot of us has to choose to walk in the light, and I don't know. That's just the good thing about it. I feel like that's the good thing about it. It's like no like because the thing about it is a lot of Christians be making it seem like that. And a lot of them, not all of them. I don't want to put it on all of them, but can I say false Christians then? I'm gonna say false Christians. A lot of false Christians because you know I said free. A lot of false Christians will be like, oh, you ain't a part of it. You going to hell. You this or whatever. Like it just seemed like no, you gotta be a part of this. Like it almost seems like a gang. You know what I mean? But God gave us free will, so you're not even operating in His light because He ain't sitting up there jacking nobody up or making nobody feel bad about not following His word. He still love you regardless. He can't help it, but if you stray away, you stray away. But he possibly still has faith that you want to come back around though. The thing is you condemning them is not gonna help nothing. Why are you doing that? Like God is not even doing that. You get what I'm saying? And God, if God do it, let God do it. Not you. I'm just saying. Okay, so you have goodness collective. You have goodness, all right? Have goodness. I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and feed on the positive. Thus, I free myself, because you said free, Ronaldo. This says, thus, I free myself, allow my goodness to manifest and become a source of joy. Through gentleness, I offer, through gentleness now, I offer unconditional support, understanding, and love to myself and others. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? It's the goodness within you. You can't condemn the next person, you know, for what they believe or whatever the case may be. Like you can't even if I see someone that me, myself, I'm just going to speak for myself. If I see someone that, don't you know, like the people like that probably like that worship Satan in some type of way, or whatever, had the satanic thing going on. Okay, I'm not going to look at them like, oh yeah, you go to hell. You did. No, I'm looking at them as if, like, dang, you must have been really hurt about something. You're hurting. And I just pray for your soul, and just regardless of what you choose, I just pray that God blesses you regardless, and still finds, even though I know He will, finds the will to be able to still like love them. But I know He still does, because I know that like it's like you being a parent and your child is just like mad at you, upset at you, it's rebellion against you, or whatever. You supposed to not love them no more because they rebellious. then you're child. Sorry, I still love you. I mean, I don't know what to do. It's just me, just who I am. I'm still gonna love you. You get what I'm saying? So you might think that everything is going well with you and that person. You might think that everything is that person got your back or whatever like that. But regardless of the fact, when and if and when the that thing or you realize that it doesn't really have your back or really doesn't have the best interest at heart for you, I'm still going to be here for you. I'm still I'm still here. I still love you. I'm still here with open arms because I know where you belong. You get what I'm saying? Ain't no cast. It ain't no casting out and you just stay over there where you thought you was gonna win that. You get what I'm saying? No. You can't come back over here. You can't come back over here. What? What? Do you know how many of us will be doomed if God was like, oh nah, you messed up that nah, stay over there. You messed up. You messed all the way up to the point where you can't come back. When you want to come back, what? Tell you can't. What? Only the devil do that. Only the devil do that. Because you'll be holding a grudge and shit. No. Unconditional love and support. Sorry, that's what you get from people that are tapped into their light and love and their glory from the Lord above. Like, they're not just sitting there pretending. It's just like in them. They can't help but to still love you. And light just overshadows the darkness every time. It just did. Collective, you got faithfulness. Faithfulness came out too. I commit to my mind, heart, and will. I am devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself, in God, and the universe. So instead of you fearing what someone might say about you, or you fearing, oh no, I don't believe this, I gotta get away from this is, or you fearing something of the unknown, like you fearing what you do not know, right? And instead of you doing that, you have faith in the bond and the love that you have with the Lord. It will overshadow and overcome any goddamn thing, any obstacles, right? And it say, Jamie says, we always pray for the ones that hate us. They are the people that really need the Creator's help. Yes, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of times they are, because it's like, how can you not have compassion and love for the next person, regardless of what they could be going through at that moment? That person could really be just going through something. Yeah, they could be angry and upset about something, but that's because they could be hurting. And because anger comes from hurt, so it's like, instead of you adding more butter on the biscuit, and condemning them and labeling them, speaking just negative words on them, speaking that action onto them, how about don't? Like, how about don't? And a lot of times is, yes, they be needing, the people that be doing that be needing it. Like, you must be hurt a little bit. So we're going to pray for Jeter, I forgot his name, but we're going to pray for him and pray that he has a little bit more compassion for people that don't think the same as him, or I'm not even going to say to think the same as him. He have a little bit more compassion and love, like space for people who don't look like him. Like, because the thing is like, everybody looks different. And when I say look like him, I don't mean physically. I mean our soul. Like, like it, like the shell might looks different. but he's not even seeing that we're the same. You know what I'm saying? Or we're supposed to be the same. We still the children of God. Like I we're just gonna pray that he just has a little more open type of mind, and not open to letting things that don't belong in, but open to the point where he's letting the things that don't belong out. Like he's getting rid of the kind of the ways of the world, as far as I say, because the thing is that you can say you're a Christian and be in the church talking about people the whole goddamn time. What is that? What is that called? You get what I'm saying? Like, how can we get that out of our spirit? You being in church and you just, how can you get that out your spirit? You know what I mean? We need to let him get that out his spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because you're there for the Lord and the Lord only. Not to be sitting there worrying about what this person wearing, that person wearing. Oh, you're a Jehovah's Witness? Oh no, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I ain't with none of that. That doesn't mean treat them mean. That doesn't mean treat them with any less kindness that you was a Christian, because you're a Christian. Like, it ain't no gangs in here. Like, why is you acting like, oh nah, you ain't on my team, like we football teams or something. And you like, nah, you rep the witch cards. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that over here. We all Ravens over here. Like, so this is a game to you, sir? Because that's what it's, you get what I'm saying? When it's not a game, it's a billion, it's a life, it's a way of life, it's a way of living, it's part of your bloodline. You're not, you can feel your people. You can feel the love. And you're not even looking like, you're not even paying attention to what they look like, because you see it in them. Like, you see it in them. It's past the little show. You get what I'm saying? I know I'm going all off, and it may seem like that I'm all over the place. But when I say that I needed to say that, I needed to say that. It's going on to the hour, so we just gonna go ahead on and pick some zodiac signs and see who it could be relating to for real. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, Jesus needs a little. But we're going to pray for all of the Christians in the world that feels the same way that he feels. Like, just, I don't know. Give them the opportunity to see light when they are around it, and not darken that light or suppress someone else's light just because it doesn't look like theirs. Amen. Amen. That's all I can say. I was trying to get a good prayer. I was trying to get a good one, because it's like, when you pray for things, it doesn't really come out how you want it. Like, it doesn't come how you say it. So you kind of got to be very, very careful with what you ask for. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they be ones that really need it. Okay, so these are these are the signs that came out, collective. We want to see, because this little read was more like a sesh, a little therapy sesh rather than a reading for real. But honestly, tell you the truth, that's how readings be anyway. Sometimes we just be needing to talk it out with people and stuff. And it's okay. We just need people with open minds that don't step there and condemn people. Yeah, I don't judge. I can't judge. Who am I to judge? And I'm not judging him in any type of way. I'm just saying, I don't know. Just give him a little bit more love and light. More that he has. Because I'm not going to say he doesn't have it. We just going to say, give him a little bit more. A little bit more. a little bit more. Where he a little bit more kinder to people. Like he make you supposed to make somebody want, not make somebody want, but you supposed to make being a Christian look good if that's the case. Like you can't be making it look like you don't want to be one. Like at the dealing with somebody, be like, yeah, he don't make Christian. Like you don't want to. You wanted it to look good. I don't know what to say. Okay, so you have Aquarius came out twice. Sagittarius came out twice. Taurus came out twice. Leo came out twice. And you have Cancer, Gemini, and Capricorn once. So you got Aquarius, Sagittarius, Taurus, Leo, Cancer, Gemini, and a Capricorn. These are the signs that came out for this reading right here that could be going through a situation like that, could be dealing with people like that. It could be you. You could be one of these signs, or you could be dealing with someone that's one of these signs. Which you say, whom needs more help around the world? It's like, no, I'm just saying. So it's just like, I mean, we all do, but you know what? We all do. But you know what? It's okay. Because we going to get it. We're going to get it together. We're going to get it together. It's okay. We're going to stop being mean to each other. Watch. Hopefully, I have faith. I have faith in one day we're going to stop being mad at each other. It's going to be, all these little cliques is not going to be an issue anymore. And I feel like that people will be more love and light a little bit more now. I mean, hopefully. I'm keeping faith. I mean, I might not be here when it happens. That's might be how long it takes. But I'm gonna do my part into making it go in that direction if I can. I'm just saying. And hopefully this stays. Hopefully my YouTube channel stays until the test of time, until there is no longer, I guess, internet. But hopefully it stays. So I can continue on helping people that even long after I'm gone. Okay? All right. So with that being said, I love you guys, no matter who you are. You understand? As long as you have love and light within your heart, I don't care what your last name is, what you call yourself. I love you. We all love you. And blessings to you. God, thank you for them. Thank you for yourself. And God bless you and yourself too. I always ask God to bless himself for me. Take mine for you, please. And I love y'all. Okay? So see y'all next time. See you tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow. Love you guys. But give me a thumbs up, something. I don't know. Yeah, give me a thumbs up. Watch my my videos. Also, yeah, if you can put a little fox in the chat, that let me know that you made it to the end. All right, bye guys. Hold on. I can't press the button. Okay.